guys, what's up? It's ItsAnnaLouise and I am here with Moose the Mouse, and me and Moose are going to do a Q&A for you guys today, and he's pretty excited. Pretty excited, can't you tell? He already peed on me, so maybe that just means he's excited. But yeah, I figured I would get this little fellow out today to be in the video with us, or with me, so you guys can see him, because I know you guys don't get to see him a lot. He is very busy guy on his own, like literally in his cage. He's always, I swear he sets it up like a booby trap. Like he's just a very busy man, so I had to get him when his schedule was free. But anyway, I figured that it would be fun to have him in the Q&A today. So how you feeling about it, Moose? Okay, yeah. So I got up because I dropped my camera. I sat Moose in my chair and he peed in my chair too. How nice. Sarcasm. Literally. But I've got some questions to answer for you guys today via Snapchat, because my Snapchat fam asked me some questions, and so I'm going to answer them for you guys. Okay, so the first question is from John. He asked, would you ever do saltwater? Yes, most definitely. I would love to do saltwater. I had saltwater tanks when I was a little girl. I had so many awesome fish. They were like literally my preference over freshwater, but then when I got older, they just kind of became too much work. So we went to freshwater, and then we just kind of stopped, like as in our family room. That's where we had the big saltwater tank. But whenever I do get my own house, one day I do really want to start another saltwater tank. So my next question is from Isabella Giongreco. I don't really know how to pronounce that name. Oh my goodness. Okay. Moose is gonna have to go up because he won't stop peeing on me, and it's getting really messy, so say bye, Moose. Say bye. Say bye. Okay guys, so tons of mouse pee later and I'm back. And by the way, I'm not necessarily complaining about it, because like I don't want people to be like, well, you shouldn't have a mouse if you're going to complain about the pee. I'm not. I'm just saying he got it all over my hands. It was dripping everywhere. Got on the chair and my pants, and I'm about to go to work. So to not have him pee again and to be able to film this video, I had to put him up. But I'm really glad you guys got to see him. Anyway, continuing on with the Q&A. From Isabella, she asked, how many betta fry do you have? Okay, so it is actually really hard to count betta fry, but ever since the beginning I have been counting at least 50. So I may have a few more than 50, it may just be 51, it may just be 50, but I do know I at least have 50. Okay, so my next question is from Brookie, and she asked, I'm not sure if you've already answered this, but what is your dream animal or dream fish? So my bettas are like my dream, because they have helped so much they've helped me so much. Anxiety, everything I've went through, so I mean just them in general are a dream. Doing that, my betta fry, raising them is a dream. But if I went for an exotic fish or something, I would love to own like one of those dog face puffers, a cowfish because of Cheese and Taylor Nicole Dean's channel. Lionfish are pretty awesome. Just any kind of really cool saltwater tank with like big fancy ones, because I mean I did have those when I was little, so like doing that again just would be really awesome. Although bettas are my #1 dream fish. And then for dream animal, oh honey, that would probably be like a tiger or something. I've always been obsessed with big cats. I literally love them so much. So my next question is from Haley, and she asked, what got you into betta keeping? So as a little girl, I kept bettas. I didn't really know how to properly care for them. It was just a little thing. But as in for my real true betta keeping, like what started all of this that I have going right now, before my birthday, my friend had gotten a betta, and she was talking about how much she loved it, all the cool things about it, how much personality it had, and I just thought that would be awesome. And after hearing her talk about it so much, I'm like, I literally need one. So right after my birthday, I got home from vacation. I got my first one, Joey, a Dumbo, and that's where it all began. So my next question questions with an S are from Elizabeth Rawlings, and she asks, what's my favorite thing to eat? How old are you? What is your favorite thing to do? What is the thing you love the most? What is your favorite animal? Yeah, so those are what she asked. So first of all, her question, the very first one is, what is my favorite thing to eat? I don't know, that's so hard. I love Chinese food so freaking much. I love Chinese food. I love Mexican food, fried chicken, like chicken tenders and fries, like from Zaxby's or wherever. Those are probably my favorite things to eat. How old am I? I am 20 years old. I will be 21 on September the 12th. My favorite thing to do probably would be taking care of my fish and then going in my room and watching YouTube videos from my different favorite YouTubers, and sometimes Netflix, just something like that. I really love having my alone time. And yeah, so what thing I love the most? What do I love the most? What I love the most would be God, my mother, and my fiance. So my favorite animal, cats. Okay, so my next set of questions is from Naomi. She said she was going to ask loads, and that's okay. I'm answering them. Number 1, where are you from in America? I am from Tennessee. Number 2, how many pets do you have? Currently, I have 2 dogs, 1 cat, a mouse, 2 rats, and probably around 70 betta fish. That's including the fry. Number 3, she said, why are you so pretty? Naomi, you're so sweet. Literally, thank you. I don't know, because, like, I don't know, self-love is hard, man, but thank you anyway, because I can't really answer that question because, like I said, self-love is hard, but you're so sweet. You make me feel good. Number 4, what is your dream job? You guys, that is such a hard question because I've been going back and forth on this. You know, my go-to job, dream job would be a teacher. But now recently, I have had a little bit of a change of mind. I don't know where I stand, but even out of anything like crazy, it really would have been a teacher. I do think something that would be fun, and I don't know exactly what job title it would be, but it's like some kind of investigator that investigates and interviews like serial killers and people who've done these types of crimes and tried to get behind their mind, figure out why they did it, things like that. And I don't know if that has to go with like in the criminology field or psychology, probably a little bit of both. Something like that would be awesome. But yeah, so dream lifestyle in 10 years, that is so easy. I just want to be financially stable, married, super happy, getting to see my mom and family, and you know, still doing all that and having kids, like 1000% want to have kids. So my favorite clothing brand is the next question. I don't know. I don't think I have one necessarily. I mostly get my clothes from Forever 21, JCPenney, Rue 21, Altered State, and yeah, kind of just a random mix of places. So my next question is from Anthony Rozakos. I don't know if I said that right. And his question is, what was your last relationship like? So this is something that I really don't want to get a lot into just because of how it went. As you can probably guess, it was bad. It was very toxic. It was terrible. He was a very bad person, is a very bad person, and I'm kind of going to leave it there because, yeah, but it was not. So the next question is from Cameron, and Cameron asks, best advice for people wanting to get a rat. That would be definitely doing your research because you can not have only one rat. You need more than one, at least 2 to 3. Definitely, like I said, do your research. Make sure you know like what kind of things that they can't have because they do have bad respiratory issues. So like certain beddings are very bad for them and harmful. So make sure you read up on that as well. And just making sure that you do have them a lot of things in their cage to do to keep them occupied, and at least having a tall cage instead of a long cage because they do like to climb. So my next set of questions is from, see, and I never know how to pronounce her name, Janaea Macias. I don't know. She asks, what did you name your first pet? My first pet is a Yorkie named Toto. I've had Yorkies all my life. Like they're my go-to dog. And my very first one was named Toto after Toto and the Wizard of Oz. And her other question is what made me want to start YouTube. I've wanted to start YouTube ever since I was like in my early teens, and I wanted to do something like advice back then, and then it just took years to kind of make sure I got, you know, the proper stuff and just kind of got my nerve up to really start and get into it. So my next question is from, I think it's Janie Crosby, and she asked, do you regret working at PetSmart? No, I want to say no that I didn't, just because the job itself I really loved. Like the tasks that I had to do, it gave me money, which money is great, so that's fine. Yes, the people really bothered the crap out of me, but it's over now, and I did get to save some animals while I was there, thank the Lord, so it was worth it. So Cody Warren asks, are you planning to get other fishes? Other than bettas, no. Drop my phone. Other than bettas, no, not until I get married. But then again, as I'm saying all this, we're redoing our kitchen right now, and I'm gonna set up a community tank in there. So actually, yes, I am, but that's more of like a family thing because it'll be in the kitchen. So Aubrey Riffy, I don't know how to pronounce it. See, I'm bad at this. She asked, how long have you been keeping bettas, and how many bettas have you ever had? Well, like I said before, I did have them when I was a little bitty girl, but it was definitely nothing serious like it is now. And definitely close to 100, I would say. And this is all, of course, including Fry. So my next question is from Grace Hall, and it's kind of with the same ordeal about when I became interested in betta fish. Of course, like I said, it was around my birthday time. From Maddie Cross, how many baby bettas do you have at the minute? I think, like I say, around 50 something. And then Erica Cuervo said, how much money do you make on YouTube? No one is ever transparent about this. I'm looking to start a channel and breeding my bettas, but don't know if it's worth it. I love the hobby and would love to get to know more people in the hobby through YouTube. Also, do you plan to just sell your bettas online or in pet shops? So no, I'm just going to sell them online. In pet shops, I don't even have any around me to sell them to. I just think it's better to do it online. I don't make any money on YouTube right now because of the Jake Paul, or is it Logan? See, I don't give a crap about them, so I don't even remember. I think it was Logan Paul. Because of Logan Paul's situation, the thing that went on, they took monetization away for me, and they're so backed up on getting it back to people, I don't even have it right now. So that kind of sucks. Starting a channel and breeding bettas is so worth it. This has been so great for me. I mean, literally, it's one of the best things I have ever done. So the next question is from Jordana, and it's, how much did you buy your rats for, and what was the total price for all their stuff, and what animal do you want to get next? So, I bought my rats. One was, I think, $40, and the other was $25. And then the total price for all of their stuff, I don't know. It does get expensive. And their cage was like $89, and then, you know, basically whatever you get inside, that kind of depends on, you know, of course, what you want to get. So Isaac asked, of course, what made you want to start the YouTube channel? Of course, I've said that. Oh, about betta fish. So that's different. Because what I was doing before really wasn't going well, and my heart just said, start making them about betta fish. I started just doing it. I did not know my channel was going to become like it is now, which I'm so over the moon thankful for. So I just kind of started it when I got my first one, and then I realized this is where my heart really is. So the next question is from Willa, and Willa asks, if you were able to live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? I always thought that I would want to move when I got older, but now when I'm at that age, I love where I live now, and I just don't think I could live anywhere else. But saying that, if I grew up somewhere else and didn't like it as much, if the circumstances weren't like they are now, I would say somewhere in Europe for sure, maybe even England, but definitely somewhere over there. So Carter Ford asks, what was probably my biggest mistake in the hobby, and your biggest fish keeping mistake? I don't really know, because I know that everyone has different opinions on these things. People criticize me for things that I do just because it's not how they do them. I don't really have anything on my mind specifically, because I never did anything that was on purpose. Like, I never, you know, like the events just kind of happened. The only thing I would say maybe is opening up so much about bad things that happen, because that just leads to judgmental people saying that I like killed my fish, or, you know, I did this, I caused this. And I should, I guess, like, just kind of kept the things to myself a little bit more, because people are so judgmental. So Amber asks, would you ever own a reptile? Worst Betta keeping mistake you made. Are you making a separate beauty YouTube channel? What is your dream animal? Cats or dogs? Coffee or tea? Would you ever get a tattoo? If yes, would you get an animal tattoo? Okay, sorry, that was a lot of questions. It's okay. I have owned a reptile before. I've owned a bearded dragon. Her name was Gypsy. She has seizures. She was not healthy. I got her from a breeder, and then the breeder took her back to try to get her back to health, because we knew each other. And then she did get better for a while. But I think she just kind of had something wrong with her when she was born. So the biggest betta fish keeping mistake you made, that's literally, I guess, you know what I just answered. Am I making a separate beauty YouTube channel? Not anytime soon, maybe sometime down the road. I just don't think it's been going really well, like the beauty aspect of what I've been trying to do, but maybe down the line in the future. My dream animal, like a tiger, some kind of big cat, cats or dog. I love both, but I'm just obsessed with cats. Coffee or tea? Coffee. Would I ever get a tattoo? Most certainly. I have 4 tattoos now, and I'm about to get my 5th. I have one on my wrist, which is kind of hid right here. It's a rose for my cat, Rose. I have one on my ankle. I have one on my rib and one behind my ear. So let's see. And if yes, would I ever get an animal tattoo? Yeah, probably. I'm thinking about getting a betta fish tattoo, but I have to get one that kind of fits my aesthetic, so I'm working on it. I don't know how long it'll be, but yeah. And I definitely plan on getting more. Like I said, I'm getting one soon, and it's going to be like on my rib, kind of. So Rhea asked what my first fish ever was. I'm gonna assume just a goldfish, or maybe a betta, because my sister was a teenager when I was a really little girl, and she used to have them. So I don't know if it was either like a betta, and it would have been like a veil tail, or goldfish. And yeah, so that is all of the questions for this Q&A. I really try to answer all of them that I possibly can. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you did down below. Also, add me on Snapchat, because on Snapchat you can ask me questions for my next Q&A. I love to interact with you guys. You get to see sneak peeks of my fish, of just me, my rats, my mouse, everything. So definitely add me there at ItsAnnaLouise20. And also, you can get my merch now at www.teespring.com/shops /ItsAnnaLouise. So definitely please go check that out. Thank you so much for everyone who's bought my merch already. And yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe, which you can do by hitting my face right here, and you can watch another of my videos by clicking right here. And it would mean the world to me if you would do so. And I hope you have a great day or night, or whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you guys in my next video.